Who's in the collective's energy? Who's in the collective's energy? Who's in the collective's energy? I'm not taking that. I don't want to shuffle. Something about help wanted. Somebody might need your help, but the help wanted also entails somebody wanted your help for hire. Okay. Straight up. I don't know if that's what this is about, but somebody was being evil. I just saw that. Alright, let's go. Collective. What's collective need to know? Somebody sold their soul. Somebody could have sold their soul to a group of people or something like that. This is about a group of people. Maybe somebody sold their soul to an entity, you know, the devil, a group of people, whatever. People who aren't righteous. I don't know what that is. But somebody sold their soul. I would imagine you sold your soul for something. I hope that pays you back well. Give me more. What else is going on? Somebody could be a celebrity, comes up reversed here. Maybe somebody wanted to be a celebrity. Child, a parental figure. Maybe a parental figure wanted to be a celebrity. I don't know. I mean, it's not uncommon these days. Oh my good child, the stuff that's falling down here. There's a paper trail of this. Alright, now I'm not taking any of that I just said, but that might be a side note for somebody. Somebody's using their ego. Somebody's in their ego. Egotism. I tell you, man. Give me more. What else is going on? Tell me who sold their soul, or what else is in the collective energy about selling their soul. What's in the... Okay. False accusation. Somebody sold their soul. Something with false accusations. Somebody probably sold their soul and made false accusations to have access to a bank. Alright? Something about a collapse. They wanted something to collapse. A central bank collapse. If I had to take a look at this, somebody sold their soul, there's false accusations, somebody may have done something so somebody's bank could collapse, or this is going to be a central bank collapse. So central bank, if we take a look at it, is central to everything. So it's a central bank. So everything that we have access to, think of it like a brainstorm, is central access. That would be the center of whatever. The center of the nucleus, whatever. It's the center of something. So there's some banking collapse, or some rumor of a bank collapse. Give me more. Somebody's not... Weather manipulation comes out reversed. Hold on, let me pull some more so I can see what this is about. Riots and protests. Give me one more. Prepare for a fight. Ciao. Hold on. Let me move these over. Give me more. Illuminati hub reversed. Ciao. One more. Give me more, please. Just throw them at me. What do you got? DNA. It's funny because that just came up in your last spread. Something's up with this weather. I tell you, it feels good though. Whew. Witness, child. The witness comes out reversed. Oh my goodness. Give me more. Oh. Water supply. Hang on. Market manipulation. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that at all. Hold on. Let me see. Make sure y'all can see these. Alright, you kind of got the gist of what it is I'm doing over here, even though you can't see all the cards. I am interested in one more, though. Give me one more card. One more. Surveillance, okay. Okay. Somebody's an old soul. Right? I'm sorry. I don't know where I keep getting old soul. It's somebody sold their soul. I feel like there could be an old soul who sold their soul. I mean, it keeps coming up. There's something where somebody made false accusations. They did something to manipulate a bank. Right? I don't know who this person is. I would imagine this person is very powerful based off the way he's dressed. But we all know that bums are also dressed up like they have something and they do not. But bums still have the ability to dress up and pretend to be other people But there were some false accusations. Now notice, this person is dressed well, but this person's still a liar. They made false accusations. Something happened with the central bank. They said their bank something, something or another or something, right? So somebody may have made a false accusation against a bank or somebody. Whatever this person says or whatever these accusations are, it causes some central bank to collapse. Whoever sold their soul, I again feel like something is very powerful. It's either spiritual manipulation or this person has tangible power, right? So I have access to the button. I have access to the people to call. This weather manipulation here is reversed. Somebody cannot manipulate the weather, or the weather was not manipulated during some riot, because this riot is coming out reversed here. Somebody does not, how can I put this? Somebody does not, they are not against manipulating the weather to stop some sort of a riot. Somebody's not going to be able to stop a riot. You are not going to be able to stop a riot. I want to be very clear. You can't stop this, right? Because false accusations were made. There was some lies told. So you're being advised, whoever you are, that you need to prepare for a fight. Some of you will be fighting up against an Illuminati hub. Now, this could be a space where the Illuminati gathers, or this hub could be whatever. It could be, let's put it this way. If there's Illuminati, right? Say there's a group of people, and within that group of people, you got some dirty people, right? It could be a hub where somebody gathers physically, or it could be a hub of people which you need to prepare for a fight for. There's something with DNA that comes up. There's something about a witness that comes up reversed. So there's a witness. They don't want somebody to speak to something having to do with DNA. Somebody did something with somebody's water supply. This could also suggest here with these two cards, and let me just go in and show them to you. This could also suggest with this water supply here in market manipulation. I don't know what this is, but if there's something public having to do with water, metals, or whatever you have to use to make or cleanse the water, whatever this is, somebody manipulated something with the market. All right, this is water supply, market manipulation. This is also somebody using water to disrupt what they consider a riot. I don't consider this a riot. It's a riot / protests. Somebody uses water to get their point across, and they do this by getting up on a TV or getting up somewhere or speaking to the right people and lying on these protesters and saying, yeah, they did this and they did that, so you're going to spray them down with some water, so look forward to that. But I will advise you that if you do this effery, what's going to happen is you better prepare for a fight in many ways. You will have a fight from all 4 quarters of the land. Okay? So you go ahead. You don't feel like, whoever you are, it don't seem like you rocking out too well here. Alright? There's a lot of covering up. You're fighting the Illuminati, a hub of people. You are fighting crowds of people over some false accusations. And then you got the nerve to come out and do something to these folks with the water. I wish you would. That ain't going to go well for you. I can tell you right now. Somebody going to end up having a heart attack. There's a heart attack that's going to wipe somebody out. Or I don't know if it's a mild heart attack. It doesn't look like a stroke. It might be a heart attack. Now, I don't know if this is anybody major. I don't necessarily think so. I just feel like it's something that's coming. I also feel like there could be some bout of weather that triggers this heart attack. Somebody could be older. Somebody actually could be younger. There's something with somebody's DNA here, this Illuminati hub. There's something with somebody's DNA in the Illuminati. Somebody's very interested in something having to do with DNA. They don't want somebody to speak to something. Witness is reversed. They don't have a witness, or we want to get rid of this witness. This person that may have witnessed us do something to the water supply. So I want to go back. Riots. Somebody could get sprayed with water, right? It could be a water and a combination of other stuff. Something that's going to manipulate the weather that is directly around you. So if you're a protester, they're going to put something else in that water. They're going to put the smoke up where you can't breathe. Then they're going to spray you down, make it real hard for you, right? So weather manipulation is going to play a part, but it's not literal. Water supply market manipulation. I don't know if this is plastic bottles or whatever we use to cleanse things. There's something where somebody's attempting to do something with the water, but I feel like it's an attempt to manipulate market materials that are needed. Somebody's looking into this with surveillance. What's this DNA? Uh-oh. DNA. Funny, it pops out the solution. The DNA is the solution. DNA to upgrade the bunkhouse. Somebody's looking for a solution as to whether or not they should upgrade the bunkhouse. So somebody's upgrading their bunker. It's a spouse or a partner that could be upgrading a bunker house or something like that. You know what, I'm gonna have to pull some. Give me, what is this DNA? Depopulation. Somebody's trying to depopulate based off DNA. So that means that if you are too smart, right? You're too smart, you're too fat, you too dumb. If you're too smart, you know too much. If you fat, some people feel like, oh, you overweight, right? If you dumb, you don't contribute. They're looking for any reason to depopulate, and I don't know if they're doing it based on DNA. I could go real far with that, but we're gonna make sure because it's taken care of before any of this happens. You're gonna be going first, sir or ma'am. What else about this depopulation and DNA? I don't know. Some people trying to research whether or not their bodies can hold up to whatever this is coming. I feel like there are some extremes with weather, and it's going to have some impact on water supply, aside from somebody manipulating market materials over here. Somebody's manipulating market materials. All right, spouse or partner, they're upgrading a bunker house, but tell me about this depopulation. All right, somebody's definitely trying to run from depopulation. They want to be able to survive whatever this is coming. Somebody's name could be Jamie. Somebody's name could be Dutton. This person could be a business suit. I would expect that. If you have a bunker, I can't really say that. You got tons of rich people that look normal. Everybody don't look like this. But this guy's probably dressed up in a suit. One of them people. You got the wife with the bunker, all that stuff. Them people ain't got nothing else to do, okay? They got nothing else to do but spend their money on whatever this is. Don't you know the Lord if he wants your eyes closed, he gonna close them whether you in your bunker or not. But I get it. I get that y'all trying to protect yourselves. I understand that you so-called have the money to do it. But we also got the central bank over here off some false accusations. So I don't know who sold their soul. I don't know. Anyway, the goal was to depopulate. I don't know if this was a decision being made. Look at this, arson. But we gonna arson comes up. We got that, but I'm more interested in the card behind the church. Who's behind the church? Healing. The church. Something with DNA. The church. Somebody might be trying to heal from something that the church contributed to. All right. I will go back and I will reference Illuminati Hub. If this hub is a group of people, that could be the Illuminati people. My point is, it's a group of people. It doesn't say that it's all of the Illuminati. It doesn't say that it's all of the church. I keep getting that there's a hub of people, right? So it could have been some people that hurt you in the church. Now, I don't know where this arson is coming from, but the church might be involved in something having to do with arson. I'd like to explore that, please. Give me more about this arson in the church. Somebody's healing. Somebody's building burned down. Somebody's church had a fire. All right? The truth, somebody does not want the truth to come out about the fire that happened over at the church. I remember there was a church on fire, and I felt it very weird. I felt it was very biblical. I will never forget it. I think it was Saint something, and I remember it burning. The colors were I remember the colors. I remember the people lined up to, anyway, so the truth, they don't want the truth to come out. Truth does not come out. About what? About what happened on the boat. This boat keeps coming out. Something happened on the boat. Something with the church and the boat. The truth comes out about a boat. Transhumanism. Is that like being part? I think I did look that. That's transhumanism. I think that's like part human or something. Hold on. Or they transplant something. Transhuman. Transhumanism. Hang on. Intellectual movement that advocates for using technology to enhance human capabilities beyond current biological limitations. Okay, so like basically in certain technology pieces or whatever, it's supposed to extend your life, and if you have some sort of a handicap or something like that, you know, I guess it's supposed to help you with use of limbs, and in some cases they can implant something in your brain, which we're well aware of, and it can help you move things. All right, they allow your brain to become, you know, what I would have as a functioning limb, which is a hand, so something like that, right? Whatever that's about. I don't know. Somebody. What does that mean though? It's reversed. Somebody may have said that technology had something to do with something, or somebody doesn't believe that some technology works. I don't know what that is. If you're one of them people, then you would know what this is about. There's a message that comes out here, something about used weapons. Somebody might feel like they have to use weapons to combat themselves against some sort of technology. Somebody might be wondering, okay, if we were to take it back to like Revelations or something like that, all right, or even David and Goliath, if we were to take it back there, somebody was like, do I need to use a weapon? Is my little weapon going to be able to take out whatever this superpower thing is? It's almost something like that. It's almost like people have these very vivid imaginations, but the reason why they're thinking of these things is because of accounts that are actually true, right? And I also feel like if you have enough in you to go in and do this type of research, I feel like you understand that faith is going to get you through all of it. I also feel like just out of natural curiosity, wow, when my little slingshot went up against, David and Goliath, you know what I mean, like that. So it's something like that. Use weapons. But give me more. Somebody might be advised to use weapons in some situation. I don't necessarily agree with that. Yes, child. I don't know what that is. So if you're some person over in whatever it is that I'm talking about, this is, I guess, your message. I don't know. But I still feel like it's something. This says something about a man-made disaster. I don't know. All right, give me another story, please. I feel like we've spent like enough time on the truth. They don't want the truth come out about something about a church burning down. Do we have to use? Will my weapon win against this transhumanism, special powers, whatever? I would protect myself. Keep protection at bay, but ultimately, faith. I mean, it's almost like fighting the ocean. Like you can't win. You can't win. I keep telling people, like, you just can't win. Give me more. Tell me about this market manipulation. I'm gonna I'm gonna add some more cards right there. Let me see. I'm gonna take these. Whatever comes out over here. We got some stuff that I don't feel like reading, but it came out. All right. I don't even know if these are. I saw this again. Did I tell y'all it was help wanted, but somebody wanted it for the wrong reasons? It came out. But give me market manipulation. Prepare for a fight. Somebody's fighting with a group of people, Illuminati, something connected. There's a central bank connected to a group of people from the Illuminati about market manipulation. Right there, market manipulation. So we have central bank, Illuminati hub, and nobody's supposed to know about this market manipulation. Tell me about surveillance and market manipulation. What's surveillance? Because surveillance is literally a camera watching these people. What's this? It's a secret. Told you it's a secret that somebody's being surveilled. Let me see if I can move this over a little bit, because I'm over on this side of the board now. So I did market manipulation, I did surveillance, I said clarify, it's a secret. So again, this is an Illuminati hub, that's supposed to be a secret. There's something about the collapse of some hub of the Illuminati. So when this stuff comes out, first of all, they're not going to announce this as Illuminati if you believe in that stuff, right? They're going to say it was a hub of people. They're not going to say they're connected by organization. They might mention, oh, they're friends from college or something like that. They've been surveilling these people, and it's been a secret. Whatever these people were doing, they were operating some sort of organization through a bank, through the central bank. Central bank, Illuminati hub, market manipulation is a secret. Shh. One more. What else do I feel like I want to leave it right there because I want to pull some other cards. Give me, who are these people? I'm going to go straight for the jugular, baby. Jugular. Jugular. Is that what? No, Dracula. Is that what? I can't look at the derivatives of these words, actually. I do, because I think it's really interesting. Stuff that our parents say and looking it up, I just think I can't believe it. Some of that stuff really be stemming from somewhere. It's really weird. It's weird. I'm like, wow. Okay. So anyway, now, what I want to know first, okay. Who made this false accusation, first of all? False accusations. Who is this gentleman dressed in a suit? Jay. Dressed up in a suit, false accusations. He sold, or she sold their soul. Somebody could be Jay. Somebody could be Joy. I don't know. Somebody could be Jason. It could be anything. Somebody's name could start with a J. It says that they made some false accusations. Or false accusations were made against you. But I feel like this person J, because we said who made them, and it says the letter J. Who else made these accusations? I want to know. Who else? Who else? K. K comes out reverse. So I ain't gonna call this person extra dirty, but they dirty, right? So they dirty, whoever this is. They are dirty, but not just dirty for this. They dirty for other stuff too. They grimy like. All right, so we got J, we got K. Who else made a false accusation? O. Somebody named J-O. J-O, K-O. Somebody's name could be Joel. Confirmation. So this devil over here made some sort of false accusations. This person's also involved with a bank. Okay? Now, who's this Illuminati hub? So this is this group of people. If this is not the whole organization, the way I'm reading this, I'm going to look at this as a group of people within an organization that is some sort of a secret society, yes. But these are people that had their own plans. In any organization, you're always going to have a group of people who get pissed about something, or, you know, for whatever reason, they feel like, and in some cases they say, hey, how about if the three of us do this, we can show them that. So in efforts to gain some sort of notoriety within an organization, somebody could have did something basically for clout. But who are these people? Because these people look like they in business. There's a Scorpio involved in this hub of people. Comes out reverse, a dirty Scorpio. Alright, so that means that they doing business in here and also out in the streets or wherever else, right? So not just the Illuminati, they dealing with the mob, they dealing with... The mob is not just Italian, okay? Alright, you got all types of mobs. You got Irish mob, like everybody got a mob. It's like a posse. Some of them do better business than others. Anyway, Scorpio. We got a Scorpio here. Who else is part of this hub? The letter V is part of this hub. You keep coming up with your marriage all up. The letter V, you keep coming up as part of this little hub of playing yourself. Who else? Give me more. Who else? The letter V could be significant. Scorpio. Who else is part of this hub? Alright. The letter L is part of this hub. VL, LV. One more. Who else could be part of this hub? The letter R. So VLR, VLR. Those initials could be significant. Give me some more signs. I want more signs. The letter U. It keep giving me letters. The letter U is part of this hub. Who else? Signs. One sign, please. The letter I. It keeps giving me, nope. It's giving out letters. Any more signs? Somebody could definitely be a Scorpio, or the Scorpio could be the head of this hub. A Gemini could be part of this hub of people. A Taurus. So we got Scorpio, Gemini, and Taurus as a part of this hub of people with all those letters, right, that were doing something through the central bank and to manipulate the market. So who's inside the bank? The market, who is connected to the bank where they can manipulate this? Because this person made the false accusations. We got that. That might even be a separate that might even be a separate story. When we go to the central bank, who's responsible for the collapse? Give me letters for this collapse. Who collapsed this? The letter M collapsed everything. You collapsed it. All right, you may have collapsed the plan. Because this Illuminati hub is MD. Somebody could be a medical doctor. Or DM. Pisces. So Pisces could have went and said something or did something that made something collapse. I don't know what could have collapsed. It looks like a business collapsed. But who's watching these people? Surveillance. Who's doing the watching? Aries is doing the watching. There's an Aries out there doing the watching. Who else is surveilling? I don't know if this person is like a detective. G. Okay. So the letter G, Aries, is significant. Let's see if AGs are investigating this too, child. The letter, child, what did I not just say? AG. Didn't I just say that? I told y'all AGs is, see, Aries came out. That's what made me think. I was like, yeah, that's AG. You got AG surveilling you all. Secret. That's a secret. Ooh, child. Or somebody's initials could be AG. It could be something with Georgia. What the letter X. X is surveilling you. We know that. X, child, listen. Who could that be? Who could be a Cancer X? Somebody could have a Cancer X that you ain't rocking with, but Cancer X surveillance? Oh, jeez. Give me more. Who else? Prepare for a fight. Who's preparing for the fight? Who does a collective... Alright, there's a Scorpio that you got to prepare to fight. Hold up. There's a Capricorn that's bringing you that smoke. So, whoever you are, it looks like you need to be prepared to fight a Scorpio and a Capricorn. They about to give you hell for a little lot. Hold up. Give me more. Ooh, and a Cancer. The Cancer dirty, but they about to give you hell. You need to be prepared to fight a Scorpio, a Cancer, and a Capricorn. So far, you got two water signs. That's not good, because they ain't gonna be taking their foot off your neck. Like, they're not. Especially water signs. We don't play that shit. Some stuff you ain't gonna be doing. You ain't gonna be out here falsifying documents and charlataning it on up, acting like you a preacher on the TV. No, you ain't doing that. So you're gonna be called out. It's gonna be a fight. Matter of fact, call this a war. Okay. Give me more. The letter P could be significant. Prepare for a fight. Give me more. You need to prepare for a fight, okay? Sir or ma'am. The letter A. Letter Pennsylvania. Associated Press. Prepare for a fight. Somebody needs to prepare for a nap. Or something about a pan. N-A-D. NDA. Somebody be prepared for a fight. Somebody's going to fight an NDA that they signed. There's a Libra that could be fighting an NDA that they signed. Who else? Who else fighting an NDA? A B. Letter B dirty. BZ. Oh, child. Child. That smoke is coming. Yo, these people showing up in reads like this. Ooh, whoever you is. You. And this is all being done in secret. When they hit you, they're going to hit you with the okie dokie God that you never felt before. Who's this person getting hit with the okie? Who's this person that sold their soul? The letter C, you sold your soul. You're just the one getting in trouble for all this stuff. The E, EC. Wait, didn't I discuss that on one of them shows? Aquarius, they coming for that. That's okay. Especially if your name start with an A. Means your broke ass boyfriend. Gemini, you could be a Gemini. You the old one that sold your soul. Nobody want that bum ass man but you, girl. W, you dirty. Don't nobody want him but you. Just saying. You ain't got to worry about nobody coming for that type of brokenness, okay? Both of y'all is broke together. Aquarius. Confirmation. I love y'all. Bye.